Hello, you awesome people, and welcome to this lecture. We have seen this beautiful looking web application earlier. I suppose you are already impressed with this and want to run it in your own system and get your hands dirty on it. So, in the next few lectures, let's learn how to set up the environment, develop, and deploy this web application. Right? Let's start then. While designing the curriculum of this course, I had this clarity that I definitely want to show some sort of working demo which the students can themselves use and relate the concepts for better clarity. But at the same time, I was worried the way Microsoft is updating the things. Tomorrow, they might change a few settings related to blobs, and whatever code I am going to develop will be of no use. You know, who knows after a few years, access keys, shared access signature, these things will still be there, or Microsoft comes up with some modern access control, right? After some research, I got this wonderful article in Azure documentation itself. Here, according to the choice of your programming language, Microsoft has prepared a tiny demo to help you use Azure SDKs, or you can call software development toolkits. If you pick a project from this list and in future if Microsoft updates something in Azure, it is more likely they'll update these projects as well. This is superb. We need not to complete so many projects. I select this one because it has latest version of SDK and it is a browser based project which I like more than a console based application. Yep. So what we will do now is set up an environment, then we'll take a look at the code of this application and then deploy the application to bring it up in the browser. This much is there in this article. Once we are comfortable with this, we will do our own customizations on top of this application and enhance it further. Sounds like a good idea? Well, let's get started then. I will show you how to deploy this web application in a brand new virtual machine. You can either follow me in your Windows system or maybe pause this lecture, deploy a Windows VM in Azure and then come back to continue with me in this lecture. Good. Let's take a look at the prerequisites. We already have an Azure subscription and a storage account. We need to install Node.js. It is a simple download and install type of installation. So I won't explain. Just you can watch the screen and do it yourself. If you are a regular developer and comfortable with Visual Studio Code, you can install it here. To keep the things simple for you, I will skip this. We don't need your debugger as well. You can use any text editor like Notepad++, Sublime, or maybe the default Notepad which comes with Windows OS, right? Now let's switch to our storage account and create a CORS rule to enable cross-origin resource sharing. We want to allow all origin, so let's use star or asterisk as a wildcard. Inside our application, we want to perform all of these actions, so just check all of these. Then asterisk for these as well and set max age to 86400. Cool. Now let's generate a shared access signature. Copy and keep it safe for later usage. Now what we need is Azure Sdk that we want to use in order to develop our application code and communicate with Azure Blob Storage. We can install this SDK like this. Now, in order to make our code work in the web browser, we need a tool called Bundler. Bundler takes JavaScript code written using Node.js conventions and converts it into a format that is understood by the browsers. Alright, my dear friends, with this, the environment setup is done. In the next lecture, let's get started with the web development part and build something that can be hosted on this environment. See you there. Take care.